Hi, I'm Quinn and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing catch up because it is currently the 29th and as you can see I have some empty squares to do. So what I'm going to do is for this video, because it's so close to being the end of the month, I'm just going to do these 8 squares in one video and then this one will get his own video, because I have picked up by the same artist the calendar for December, so this is going to be a series on the channel as well, because a lot of people were asking if I was going to do something like this for December, and lucky for me the artist for the November one brought out one for December, so we're going to just carry on with making the calendar thing for December as well. So yes, as I've said in previous videos, this is a channel buddy colour, community colour along with Becks and Books. The artist of the work is this. All that information is in the description about the PDF and everything if you want to pick it up. But for now I'm just going to get into colouring the page and getting caught up. So yeah, like I said, all of these are going to be coloured in this video. Mainly because it just makes sense to do it that way to me now. The month is nearly over. December is very close to being here. So yeah, I thought I'd just get these 8 done and put into one video rather than separating them all up. Just because of how far behind I've gotten. So hopefully you don't mind me doing it like this for this last stretch. I need to sharpen this pencil. I do have a couple of videos planned that need to come out. The finished pages video, which honestly might be a bit of a long one because we have quite a few pages that have been finished this month. 33 finished pages this month I have finished, so yeah, that's quite a few pages compared to last month's 18. So yeah, that's quite a bit. I have my pages for this month picked out. Well, not this month. Sorry, my brain's already in December, so it's like I keep saying this month, and then people are like, "Do you mean next month?" But yeah, I have my pages for December already picked. They're already picked out. I have a couple of body colours. I'm in a Facebook group that is like you post a page up that you want to do, and then people can buddy colour with you. So I have a couple from that. I have a buddy colour with a Facebook friend. Sorry, I should have pre-sharpened these pencils before I started the video. I have a crochet project that I want to do in December as well. All my Christmas stuff's done because my son has decided he wants digital games for Christmas, and his big present has already been picked up. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have a very relaxed December, because like all the Christmas presents are sorted for little man, because he's decided all he wants is digital games, and he's getting a big present as well. I need an extra green for this bottom section. This one. Okay, well that's that done. So that's day 22 done. What else is there? I haven't really been doing much. Been planning like stuff for December, like my pages choices for December. I think I've already said that. I have like 9 sections left of my diamond painting to do. So I am hoping to get that done this year. So I think I'll be able to do it, because this month I got 9 sections done. I don't want to give out everything that I've done this month in this video, because this video isn't about this month. But I do have quite a bit planned. So yeah, I need to excuse me, my voice is going wonky. Need to grab a drink. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so I've been pretty busy this month. Kept myself that way because it just helps with the brain. So I don't have a particularly nice brain. It can be a bit mean to me sometimes. And I find that if I'm busy doing things, then it lessens the mean. Because if I'm busy, I don't think as much. Tell you something, well, it's exciting for me. I don't know if it'll be exciting for everybody else. Went shopping. Like, I managed to get out of the house, which is a rare occurrence for me. But I went shopping, and me and my partner found mince pie filling in a jar, and I really want to homemade mince pies, so that was exciting. We've been looking for that for a while. Like every year I'm like, oh, get some mince pie filling, and he's like, oh, I'll try, and we never managed to find it. But this year we managed to, so looking forward to some homemade mince pies rather than the pre-made box-made ones. Although there's nothing wrong with the pre-made box-made ones. Nothing wrong with a little bit of Mr. Kipling's, which is usually the ones that we pick up, the fancy ones. Or I call them fancy. I'm sure there's much more fancier than Mr. Kipling's, but I call Mr. Kipling's fancy. Do you have a Christmas, like a treat that usually comes out around Christmas time that's harder to get outside of the season that you like? For me, it's mince pies. I absolutely love mince pies. Take them out of their little metal tins and just toss them in the oven or the microwave to warm them up, and then put some either cream or ice cream on them. Oh. Oh. But yeah, they're harder to get outside of Christmas. I suppose because they're a Christmas thing. Christmas, like, you know. That's a Christmas treat. The other thing I used to like to get is the Terry's mint Terry's mint chocolate orange. Although it's mint, so it's not really an orange, but that's the brand, I think. But I don't think they do them anymore. I haven't seen them in a long time. Not the mint ones anyway, the orange ones, yeah. I'm not really a big fan of orange in chocolate. I don't like it. It just tastes weird to me. But then I know people that don't like mint in chocolate. I really like mint in chocolate. I think it's yummy. Little mushrooms. I only have a couple of pencils on the top of my desk at the moment because I put all my pencils away because I thought I was done with all my colouring, and then I remembered, well, I have to finish this one. So I shouldn't have put them all away yet. But that's not a big deal. I can work with what I have out on my desk. I have no idea what colour to do this turkey. Let's just do the background for now. Like I've mentioned before, I struggle to think of things to talk about in these videos because I don't have the most eventful goings on. I think the most eventful thing at the moment is the weather. Like here in the UK we had it's gonna sound crazy, but we apparently had a tropical storm. It got very, very windy. And I think there had been some damages in certain areas of where I live, but shockingly the rickety tree that we have in our back garden survived the whole thing. I was very shocked because I was quite worried that it wasn't going to survive the night, because we have this tree in our back garden. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. We have this tree in our back garden that's been deemed unsafe by the housing and it needs removing. No, you know, who knows when they're actually going to get around to doing it. Finally I think I've mentioned that the garden got sorted. So our garden was overgrown with bramble bushes. I think this is a turkey. I don't think turkeys are brown. I don't know. There's some knots in his tail. Is that what turkeys look like? I don't know. Just colour him in. Get him done. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, we got our garden sorted out. Like, they just sent some people out to do that. So that was a big relief. Because that was starting to get a bit stressful. But yeah, that got sorted out. And they were like, oh, we'll be sending somebody out to do the tree. Because the tree needs to come down as well. But that has yet to happen. So, I don't know when. I think with the housing, it's when it gets done when they want to do it. It gets done when they feel like coming around and doing it. But, you know, it'll get done when it gets done. So I know I recently had my birthday, so that's been and gone now though. I think I've talked about that already in another video. So I have got quite a big haul video for this month because obviously I've had my birthday. So most of the stuff that's in my haul video will be stuff that was picked up for my birthday. One of the things I got for my birthday was it's actually in my finished pages, going to be in my finished pages books, because I picked it up, I got sent it for my birthday and I wanted to do a page in it. And one of the things that I got for my birthday from a friend was this little guy. Look at him. Look at this little baby. This was made for me by my friend Robin. And he's just such a cute little baby. I love him so much. I absolutely love mushrooms. Like, absolutely love mushrooms. And I love it when they're made into little characters, like I think is it in Nuno's books? Let me see if I can find one. These little characters in Lulu Mayo's books, I absolutely love these little guys. I really want this is part of my finished pages, and also I believe part of my November haul. These little guys, I really would love for Lulu Mayo to do like 1,000,000 mushroom people or 1,000,000 gnomes. I would love that though, or 1,000,000 frogs. I feel like this video is going to be really long. I'm just going to move it along a bit. Yeah, I really love mushrooms. Not like the illegal, but just mushrooms in general. There's just so many different ones. And they're all so unique looking. But yeah, I absolutely love little mushroom characters. Or anything that has like that cottagecore, goblin core vibe. I'm more inclined to like the cottagecore vibe than, no, not the cottagecore vibe, the goblin core vibe than the cottagecore one. I think cottagecore is more like the cutesy stuff, whereas like goblin core is more like, you know, snails and mushrooms and moss and leaves and fruits, little fruits. Can't remember if it was this month or the month before. It might have been October and November time. But a friend of mine showed me a series called Over the Garden Wall. I absolutely love the series. I kind of want to get it on Blu-ray. So I have it at hand whenever I want to watch it. The whole thing just makes me smile. Absolutely adorable. There's these little pumpkin people in it, and they're so funny. Like in the episode that they're in, it's such a funny episode. I don't want to give away too much information, just in case people haven't seen it and decide they want to. But yeah, the little pumpkin people. Just the characters in general. It's just, I really would like to see if I could find an Over the Garden Wall colouring book. That'd be fun. Oh, I'll have to look for one. See if they have one. Because I don't want to pick one up if it's not like a licensed book, because I think I've done that a few times and then I've had to send the books back because they've just not been very good. I have a book that's from Sun Life Drawing, which is like where the pictures are all dots and you have to colour the dots in and it will like make an image. And there's another one that's like lines. Well, I picked up like a My Hero Academia book like that, but it was so bad. Like the quality was so bad, I ended up sending it back. And I'm not usually one to send books back because, you know, it's a hassle. I find sending things back to shops really... Sometimes it's just not worth the hassle. Just keep it and make use of it, but the quality was so bad I couldn't even make out half of what, like, where to start on the pages because the quality was that bad with the lines ones. And the dots weren't even dots, they were like splodges. So I ended up sending it back. Which, like I said, I don't make a tendency to do. Usually if I buy a book, I keep the book and I just colour in it anyway. Because I think I did that with, can't even remember which was my first Lulu Mayo book. I think it was A Million Sloths, which was my first Lulu Mayo book. And when I first got the book, I wasn't that fond of it. I was like, this is okay, but I won't be buying any more. And then after colouring in the Sloths one, I decided, what am I even talking about? Like, these are really cute. And now I've got like 4 of her books? Yeah. 4 of them. So it's like... sometimes I pick up books and then think, oh, I don't really like this, and then I'll colour in it and my opinion will change. Like, I'll change my mind. Because I did that with, oh, what's her name? Janna Prosvirina. Oh, I'm gonna upset some people with that one. My first Janna Prosvirina book was Secret Garden, and it was gifted to me, and you know, it was a gift, so I was, you know, thankful for it, because it you know, somebody gives you something, it's just polite to be thankful. So I was thankful for it, but I was also like, oh, I'm not too sure of whether I'm going to like this book or not, because I'm not really into colouring, well, I wasn't really into colouring flowers at that point. But then after colouring in that one, I ended up getting a couple of her other books, because I like to get sets. If I have one artist's book, I tend to want to get the rest. So I ended up getting some of her other books. And then after a while of like colouring in them, I realised, actually, yeah, I like these. Oh, that's not the right colour. I was about to colour that leaf in blue. Not that you can't colour in leaves blue. But I've already started colouring in these ones. Autumny colours. Look a bit weird if there's this one blue leaf. But yeah, I've done that a few times where I've been like, oh, I'm not too fond of that artist, not really my thing. And then I've gotten hold of one of the books and been like, oh, actually, I do like these books. I'm gonna throw in some glittery ones. You know, I change, you know, because people can change their minds. Like, they can say, oh, I don't like, or I'm not fond of those colouring books or that colouring book, and then, you know, a couple of like months or weeks they can be like, actually, now that I've coloured in one of those books, I don't actually mind them, and I actually want to get the others. Because I've done, like I said, I did that with Janna Prosvirina's books. And another shocker is I also did that with Hannah Calzone as well. When I first got my Hannah Calzone books, I didn't buy my Hannah Calzone books. I bought a set of Spectrum Noir pastel markers, like alcohol markers. I just realised you didn't see me colour any of those leaves. And I'm sorry about that. I got these markers and I didn't like them. I didn't like the alcohol markers to begin with. I'm still not a big fan of them at the moment. I think that's just because I don't have a very good set. I'm not fond of the set that I have. I want to find a different set that don't yellow my pages. I'm not fond of the set that I have, but I know that there are people out there that like the Arteza markers, so I'm not knocking anyone that likes them. They're just not for me. I get upset when they ruin my books. Well, at least that's what my set of Arteza markers do. I know that a few people have said, well, mine don't do that, but sadly, mine do. So, yeah, I am trying to find a set of budget-friendly alcohol markers, and I know I've been recommended the Hoo markers, and I've also seen a set of, I think they're Arctics or something, I can't remember the name, and they come in these really pretty boxes. So I was looking at that. I was going to do those candles red, wasn't I? Was I going to do them red? Yeah, but I'll do them red. I'll do those baubles, like I do them silver. So I think Christmas present wise, I ended up doing these candles orange. Oops. I think Christmas present wise, I'm hoping to get what are they called? Oh, my brain today. I'm hoping to pick up the newest set of Black Widows. The only thing is that would need a pencil case upgrade, because my home for my Black Widows is this little cutie with my little pumpkins and mice, but my Black Widows wouldn't all fit in this when I get the dragon set. So it's more than likely this case will end up being the home of... I'm thinking of moving my Arteza fine liners into it and giving them a new home. Just because the tin kind of takes up a bit of space, and I know it's not a big deal because I have my gosh, this video is going to be long. I have my Neocolor 2s in a tin, but they kind of need to stay in a tin because I don't want them rubbing up against one another, because they are expensive and kind of like, they're not crayons, but they're in the style of crayons. And I wouldn't want them getting bashed about in like a Tupperware box. Do you know what? I've got in my head, I just want this one really simple. I think I'm just gonna I think this is meant to be like a cup of beer. So I'm just gonna do this one, really simple. The video is pretty long now as well. So, and I'm rambling on, trying to work out what to say in it. So I'm just gonna do this one really simple. And just make it a really glittery cup of beer. I think that might be a bit too yellow for beer, but oh well. Because today is not the 30th, today is the 29th, so this makes me all caught up. So this makes me all caught up on the current days. So that's that all done. This has been a really long video. So thank you for definitely a big thank you for watching, because it has been a long one. So yes, this is where we are at. These are all of our days done. I'm looking forward to doing the December one, and I hope that you have enjoyed this series as much as I have liked putting together these videos for you. We're not quite finished, but we only have one day left to do. I am going to end the video because it's like 40 minutes long and lots of rabbiting has already gone on. So yes, I shall see you in the next video. Bye!